All right. A lot of people are aware of what's going on with CM Punk right now, so let's go listen to what's going on with CM Punk. Let's hear what PWU has to say about it.
Timmy, this is Wrestling Unlimited.
My buddy over there. My buddy. So kisses the Wrestling Unlimited.
A story earlier today how CM Punk did an interview with ESPN, and some said that, well, some of the things he said didn't come off too favorable. Some of the things he said could be misconstrued, whether he was in character as far as storyline does go, or shooting on different people, including the Elite. And Fightful has actually given an update to this story, stating the following.
Now, why is anybody surprised that CM Punk did an interview where he upset people or where he's going to tell the truth or tell his truth, right? He's going to shoot. He's going to tell his truth, even if it isn't the correct truth. He's going to tell it, and it's going to make people upset. I mean, that's what this guy's been doing forever. I mean, CM Punk's truth is that AJ Styles is a racist. So what else is new? CM Punk saying things that the other party doesn't necessarily agree with, but it's going to piss them off and piss everybody off. I mean, Bret Hart's been doing this for 30 years.
We've been told that Hangman Page was brought up in a manner that absolutely was not confusing in a work-shoot perspective and were clearly intentional and made very clear that he didn't like Hangman Page. Punk said that there were spots in the Double or Nothing match that he felt like were Page, quote, shooting on him by chopping him in the face during the match. We aren't sure what eventually...
He's mad that Hangman Page allegedly chopped him in the face and in the mouth. Well, first of all, Hangman Page sucks. So that would be very possible that Hangman Page would be a tard in the ring and do that. But it is weird that CM Punk always brings up the fact that someone else sucks in the ring, or they're not good, or they tried to injure him, or they're going to injure him, or they have injured him. Has anybody ever noticed that somebody is always injuring CM Punk, and there's always a safety issue and all these other things? This is always happening with CM Punk. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of weird, right? By the way, thank you to Curtis B, who super thanks in the last video. If you guys want to drop a super thanks down below, I will read it in the next video, and I'll pin it to the top of this comment section. I'll be looking through all your comments today, and if you're brand new, obviously subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you every single day for more wrestling talk, commentary, and whatever. Spread this video like AIDS everywhere, okay? Let's go.
Actually will make it into the final ESPN piece, but we heard that the interview was conducted last week. We're told that Punk was very well aware that he came off polarizing based on his responses. So, yeah.
Of course he was well aware. He's like, this is what he does, bro. He's obviously, first of all, some people, there's going to be two things that are said about this, in my opinion. Two valid things that are said about this. One is going to be that, no, this is CM Punk gearing up to promote Collision and gearing up to promote the fact that he's back. So this makes perfect sense that he would use every ounce of opportunity and shoot ability to stir up everybody, to get everybody interested. I have no problem with that, and I honestly think that that is what he's doing. There are other people, though, that are saying that he's trying to get himself fired, or that he's trying to create such hell that they have to get rid of him. And this is part why he went to the WWE event, so that he could stir the pot there, and he just wants to stir it up everywhere until people are so sick of him, they demand that they get rid of him, and he can go back to WWE. Now, that's a great point, and I understand it, and I get it, but I think at this point he's on board with the marketing campaign of what they're doing with Collision, and so I think this is part of the plan. I don't think this is a nefarious sort of way to anger everybody more and get fired. But it would be, either one is awesome to me. I don't care which one he's doing. Either way, he's drumming up some kind of interest. You know what I mean?
Some of the stuff that he did talk about was the match with Hangman last year at Double or Nothing, and that's kind of where all of this started. Punk not being happy after that Hangman match and going off on Hangman. Well, that if we do hear anything further on this interesting interview that's supposed to drop before Collision this week, hopefully maybe.
Well, we'll see when this interview comes out. Pro Wrestling Unlimited, good coverage there, Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Beautiful stuff. And if you, I also want to thank everybody who became a patron this week. We're close to 130 patrons. All my bonus content on Patreon. It's crazy. Go check it out, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. But CM Punk, when is this interview going to drop? Is it going to drop? It's being said that it's going to drop before Collision, so it would make sense if it dropped on like Friday afternoon, I would think. I mean, it could come out Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning. That's possible. get the buzz really rolling on Saturday, but I would probably roll it out Friday afternoon if it was me, but I don't know. And what if it doesn't? What if it rolls out? What if it comes out after that? What if it comes out much further after that and it's not when we think it's going to be? I don't know. Who knows when it will come out? But, it better be good or people are going to be let down because they're going to be like, that he didn't shoot hard enough or it wasn't crazy enough. It wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. But it doesn't, either way, it's not that shocking that CM Punk speaks his mind on an interview. And speaking his mind doesn't necessarily mean that he's speaking facts, but he's speaking his mind, his narrative. And if that narrative, if the facts, the narrative, or his opinion pisses off a bunch of people, you know what I mean? That's CM Punk. There's no surprise there to me whatsoever. Why would there be? And again, by the way, every once in a while, guys, I do this. WWE is looking to sign Hook. I call him Hooker. No, I'm just kidding. No, Hook from AEW. A guy that really, they've sort of done a somewhat okay job of having this aura around him, and he's doing an all right job, and he looks like a good-looking young guy, and he's got a song, and he's got a little bit of something going on, but he doesn't have, there's something missing there. There's another level there. There's an undefeated streak still, I believe, and they're missing out on, it's a long-term booking for a guy that they're hoping becomes a future megastar. But the more he goes, I would say the last 3 months especially, the last 3 months, something like that, you've started to realize that, the stock was trending upward a little bit, and then it just kind of was riding the line, and where's this going to go? But it's sort of dipping downward, I feel like now, to the same old whatever. It's not catching fire the way they hoped it would. He's not catching fire. There's not enough women wetting their panties like we thought that there would be on social media and wherever else. The guy should be working on having a massive following on social media and becoming a mega social media star so that they can use his social media celebrity to bring those women, fans, and other people into the AEW realm. But they're not really doing that, or it's not working. Something is not fully clicking, because I would have tried to make this guy a social media star to bring a fan base to AEW that isn't there now. Whether that's 30,000 women, 50,000 women, 100,000 women, and maybe guys too, whatever it takes, man, to bring another medium over. I would have used that face, that physique, and the youth. Use his youth like baby's blood for the Clintons. I would have just gone crazy, bro. But something's missing, and now WWE wants a piece. And if Taz, I'm sure Taz advises him a ton on a ton of things. And if his camp and Taz and everybody else who wants the best for him is looking at that AEW contract that may be only 3 months longer or 6 months longer or whatever it is, and they're thinking, well, we thought you were going to be this sort of Goldberg type of thing, but it's sort of just waning right now. But WWE wants a piece of you. Son, you got to go to WWE. This is going to keep going like this. You're going to get paid $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 a year here in AEW. I don't know what he's getting paid. I don't even know I don't know what contracts are and what they're doing. I have no idea. But I'm assuming somewhere between $60,000 to $120,000. Maybe he's getting paid more than that. If he is, wow, okay. But WWE could pick this guy up with a package in mind of what they want to do with him. Maybe they just want to make him star on NXT and make him a footnote on NXT and one of the staples. And they could, whatever he's getting paid in AEW, he's going to get paid, 20 or 30% more in WWE. That might be something you do. Hook might be going that way, guys. But yeah, again, thanks for watching, man. If you're brand new, I hope you subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow night, Friday night with some stuff. Plus, don't forget, Saturday night is Monetize This. Leave a super thanks Guys, click that heart and leave me a super thanks down below if you want to donate to the program, or go to paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show, or use patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Over 1,000 podcasts that I have on Patreon you've never heard. Stuff that's so shocking Howard Stern in the 90s would suck his own cock in front of his mother. I'm telling you, bro, we are crazy on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. I'm Joe Cronin, and if you don't like this video, go fuck yourself. Now here's some videos that you might have missed popping up right now. What do you guys think about the CM Punk ESPN potential interview? The enemy, ESPN, who works with WWE. Not a friend of AEW. Will this piss Tony Khan off too? Or is this the perfect advertising campaign that makes Khan rub his own balls in money? I'm Joe Cronin.